obviously with my older brother when I was young. Until I got bigger than him, then combat training stopped. Then I did some at drama school. I did a bit of fencing.
Real fencing or stage fencing?
Did you actually kill a man? I think that she wants to know.
No, I just meant I was putting up fences.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, no, it's stage fencing, not real. Obviously, I didn't have any enemies that I fought. It was just we were learning to fence. So it was for stage fighting it was called. And I guess I've done quite a lot of the parts I've done have been quite active, so I've done quite a lot of work with stunts. But yeah, it was through, I went straight into it with Ron. In fact, the first thing I did, training for that, the big fight, the ambush fight, and I had there's a big stunt director called Buster, jumped on my back, and I've been having physio ever since. But yeah, no, so that was the extent of my training. But I've always enjoyed the physical side of acting, so yeah, it kind of became quite natural.
Cool.
Who do you think deserves the throne?
Oh, who do I think deserves the throne? I'm still. Can she get married again?
What's wrong in an upset?
Well, listen. The Braun in me, it's I pretend I don't care, but I've got. Well, maybe you won't get the throne, but I've got some ideas of what could happen down the road. But I don't think the producers have. But yeah, maybe you could help out.
Okay, so we only have 10 minutes left, so let's get through these questions quickly. One question per person.
Yeah, had a late start, so we're not allowed to push the next panel.
I don't know much about Ron, and I know a lot of actors create backstories so they can play the part. I was just wondering if you created a backstory for Ron, and what can you tell us that we don't know?
Oh dear, you got me there. Not really. I just kind of, I figured, I just know he had a rough time. He's got some wounds. I think the backstory we know, I think he killed his first person when he was like 12 or something. Down to something, I think it was his mum's fault. But his dad wasn't around. And I blame him on the kind of fatherless years as to why he's gone quite as astray as he had. But that's about it. Dad wasn't around. And so he started using violence early on. I'm not big into the method story. But
You could write some fan fiction on it, though. Somebody should do that. Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Okay, so my question is, most people ask, like, who are you rooting for? I want to know, like, who are you rooting for to be destroyed? Like, what character
Who are you rooting against?
despise? Yeah, like, which one do you despise and wish that they don't get the throne at all?
Who I despise? Well, it would be easy to say Joffrey, but that would
So you already have the throne, so.
I don't trust his new lady that I don't trust.
Marjorie?
You know, Joffrey, he's so obviously that things like Corbin and so obviously that it's kind of, and he's had a miss and his mum's not in a good way. He's got his wounds. His uncle's his dad. Yeah, it's bad. So, no, I don't, but there's, what's her name? I don't trust her. She makes my skin crawl a bit. So, but I wouldn't go as far.
It's going to make it real awkward when we have the lady dressed as Marjorie coming up. Yeah. The gentleman in the awesome regular shirt.
Thank you very much. Big fan, and knowing that I probably know a little bit more about the story,
Yeah.
now that you just, because a lot of people do, we've read the books and stuff, and you What would you like to ask, you Jerome, what would you like to ask Ron that you may not know already, that you think you could learn from Ron? What would you like to know? Wow. I'm not going to tell you.
That is deep.
I kind of almost feel like I can't do that because it might spoil some kind of illusion that I don't know him inside out. But thanks anyway.